I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the ending, saith the Lord, which is, and which was, and which is to come, the Almighty. 3.14159265. 3.14159265. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. And he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. 3.14159265. 3.14159265. 89. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword, and did live. 3.14159265 3589793 And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand, or in their foreheads. 3.1415926535897932384664. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. 3.141592653589793238462643383419716939371693993751 20974945293078620862899862803 48253421106. It is a human number, but there are other numbers. I know that sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? But I've found one or two in my time. That's another one. I've got a watch, handed down from Uncle Oliver. Less said about him, the better. It's set to sidereal time. You know what that is. It's based on the position of the stars instead of the sun. Well, it's about 4 minutes shorter than a day. Well, so that tells you all you need to know about time, really. It's bollocks. And as soon as you accept that, well, it starts to explain a lot of stuff, doesn't it? Ghosts, for instance, right? Well, are they vengeful beings of ectoplasm, or are they something else? Echoes? A psychological projection, or a temporal one? Well, numbers are the same, but it's harder to illustrate. When you know, you know. I'm sure Uncle Oliver knew. I was going to write this down, but then I didn't think you'd bloody read it. But now a tape. I think that would pique your interest. So listen fucking carefully. If you've got this, then something bad's happened. Probably I'm dead. But, much like a ghost, I have some unfinished business. And now it's your business. You probably don't want to get involved, and that's fair enough. But I've got a feeling the Redmarks are always involved. We bear a mark. It is the number of the beast. Anyway, numbers. 30-odd years ago, I met this bloke in a field. And yes, I know what you're thinking. I was probably drunk. But I'm always drunk. It doesn't affect the testimony. Trust me, this is still admissible evidence. I've seen enough since to know that for sure. Well, it was dark and late and the middle of fucking nowhere. I took him for a rural type, a vagabond. That's what they used to be called, isn't it? But he called for me. Said he was a friend of the family. It's the funniest thing. I nearly said, but you are family. Because I'm sure it was Uncle Oliver. It wasn't. Couldn't have been. He was wearing makeup and a wig. So now you see why I have a thing for ghosts. Because I've seen one. Or something like one. He showed me the numbers. There are human numbers. There are other numbers. Hell has its own, and so do the stars and places in between. God has his numbers, and somewhere, deep down in all the esoteric occult rubbish, there's this understanding. Numbers have power. And we are just grasping for the numbers we cannot know. The gate and the key. I never found out his name. Not for sure. In my stuff, well, I'm assuming you've got my stuff if you've got this tape, but, well, in here you'll find everything I could find. So there was a man in 18th century France. He made clockwork birds. A toy maker. Philippe le Marchand. There was something about him, I don't know, a resonance. I bought a load of his letters at an auction years back. It's how they made contact with me, this group. I think I wasn't who they were expecting, but, well, that's when they started taking an interest. Anyway, I read these letters. He had a commission, this toy maker, from a baron, no name. It was for a box, an automata, but the numbers... This Le Marchand knew the numbers. They were not human numbers. and it seems he found some configuration for them. And he built his box. I still don't know if it was him in that field that night, but... well, turns out the Le Marchands have been around for a long time. And so have the Redmarks. And we both know about the numbers. So, I'm going to this Launceston? Well, I don't know. I'm going to meet this Launceston character. And if this all goes tits up, which, if you're listening to this, it has, then it was Wardlow. It was Paul Wardlow. He dragged me into this. I think they know something. And if I could just get my hands on one of those boxes.
The Apocalypse Players present As the Waters Cover the Sea, a 7th edition Call of Cthulhu folk horror scenario, written by Joseph Chance, starring Dominic Allen as Charlie Westenra and Luther Eliot Redmark, Dan Wheeler as Chris Caldwell and Jonathan Tatler, Danann McAleer as Max Davenant and Tam Phillips, and our very special guest star, Belinda Cornish as Josephine Arundel, and Felicity Blake, and Joseph Chance as the keeper of the arcane lore. Part 9. There Will Be Old Men. And I think we start with Jonathan Tatler, who has all of this agency, having dynamically moved through several rooms, and he stands at something of a crossroads, sort of. He's got the stairs up, but he's got this trail out, and he saw this naked calf that certainly made... I think you did a good association there that it could have been Emily. It was youthful.
A clothed calf would have been more disturbing, obviously.
She was definitely wearing shoes and flared jeans earlier this evening. So you're not. Was it shoes? She might have been wearing sandals and flares.
Well, I learned some information that I'm going to. I don't realise that they have also learned exactly the same.
Absolutely true. You've got a lead,
but they have learnt it. So I'm going to yell. I'm going to yell through to the dining room. Richard's in the basement chanting some shit, and and then I'm still going to try and run out the door and run after who I think might be Emily.
That's one of the Bristol councillors for Greenbank there, saying that an esteemed member of society in this part of the world is in the basement
chanting
some shit.
Yes, quite right too. Happens a lot in Bristol. I think I look at Felicity hearing this. I'm like, what? Wait, what? Should we not? What the fuck are you guys doing? Why are you smearing that shit in your faces? Christ, get out! Start like trying to get it. Off your face.
Sort of wiping it off. Are you going to wipe it off?
Yeah.
Both of their faces, or just Felicity? Blake's face,
Felicity at first, obviously.
Yeah.
Are you all right? What the fuck were you doing, Luther? I know she's done it to him as well, but I'm just.
I think for a moment this is just something that's happening to you, Felicity Blake, but then you sort of come round going, well, what is he doing? What?
And then I grab Tam Phillips. I think in the sort of the...
Hey, easy.
The sand loss has meant that I grab him and go, there's a fucking whale downstairs, I can smell it. I can fucking smell it.
Wow. And that's like the third time I've heard that in my life, and it's never ended well. So I freeze.
Well, I mean, in truth, of course, Tam Phillips, you are the one here who has seen whales.
Yeah.
And
dreadful country.
I never crossed the border myself.
It's just over the bridge from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't read the signs.
Hey guys, I've been to Tinton Abbey.
No, not the Wales that you never come back from.
You don't come back from there. No.
Been round Cader Idris once.
But no, I think I have seen Wales, of course. Yeah.
Out there on that great flat, rippling obsidian expanse, the Pacific, past Victoria Island.
Oh, the view out from the beach up from Seattle, westwards past Victoria onto the Pacific, and you would see these. Occasionally you would see either dolphins or you'd see like this brief, like a bigger, dark shape, and him saying the whale downstairs reminds me of that for a moment, but then it also reminds me of that vast shape we saw behind the frozen wave.
Absolutely.
Moving, and it just fills me with I think my chest just fills with like ice for a moment, because it seems like such a silly thing to say, but it suddenly reminds me of so many real things that seem so fresh in my mind.
Puget Sound's full of fucking giant octopuses, isn't it? But downstairs is fucking Leviathan. Puget Sound, that's in Seattle, isn't it? It's near Seattle. It's full of giant octopuses. But I'm talking about a fucking Leviathan. It's Leviathan. It's not just a whale. It's fucking biblical. It's biblical.
Are you hearing the voice from downstairs?
Jesus
It's
Christ.
like Jonathan said. Where's he gone? Where's Jonathan gone? We need to follow him. But that's him downstairs, isn't it? He was saying. He was saying, now is the time. Now is the hour. Rise, I beg you. He's trying to call something up. He's trying to call something up.
Rise? Like the water.
Rise.
The water's rising. Look! And I show my watch. Look! The water. It came out of my fucking watch.
You can see a rather handsome wristwatch.
A baby G or something.
It's quite old-fashioned.
Yeah.
In fact, it's really quite old-fashioned, isn't it?
Oh, quite intricate. Do I see all the same? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Do I see all the same complications as he does, or do I just see a normal
Yeah, it's just a watch.
wristwatch?
Maybe it does
Right,
have one
okay.
central lower face, if you sort of, I don't know
Like
what
for
to
the
call it.
day.
Well, a lower complication.
Yeah.
A central low complication.
But I don't see any animal face things or waves or.
Yeah, but you don't see this triumvirate of complications.
No. Okay. So I look at it sort of nonplussed as he keeps muttering.
No. Tam, you know, you've seen, you've heard, right?
Actually, I think maybe you do see a trail of glitter on his hand that echoes the glitter of
In the sludge.
what's on their faces.
Listen, I was looking. It's set to sidereal time, and I looked at it and I saw the water was rising, and it put out the sun, but there was a bear and a hare. What does that mean? Do you know what that means? I couldn't work it out. And then it turned into a fucking prawn or something. Oh God!
I need to write a song set in sidereal time. That's what I want to do. This is exactly why I came here. No, sorry.
Felicity Blake, not for the first time in your life, two men at either side of you with their heads in their hands.
Yeah.
And you just sort of stood there going, you've come to yourself, I think.
Did we hear Jonathan Tatler say Richard is downstairs chanting?
Oh yes, I think that was the beginning of the return to...
Do I still feel this kind of warmth? Or even if I don't feel
Very
it,
much so.
I have a feeling of this warmth.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah.
We need to find what's down there.
Yeah. Well, he's down there, right? What? I can't
Well,
see.
Richard will know what's happening.
Is John?
Yeah,
Has he gone downstairs?
Dickie knows. He'll know. He knows about these things.
He'll know.
We've got to stop him.
But
We've got to stop him.
No, listen. He'll know. But why is he saying rise? He's telling something to rise. That's an active thing. He sounded desperate, man. He sounds desperate. He's begging it. He's begging it to rise. Whatever he's talking to. What did you mean there was a fucking whale down there when you said that? What?
It felt like a
Sourdough.
There's a whale.
This all makes sense, by the way. As he says the words, they finally do fit for you, Blake and Redmark, into the translation. While this conversation is happening, Tatler, do you go somewhere else?
I've tried to get out the door.
Okay, so that door is locked, but you can unlatch it, and it's like one of the cars at Yale, kind of, you just turn, so you can get out from the inside. So,
Yeah, I realise I'm now like quite a few beat behind whoever this was, but like, I
mean, I didn't get the impression they were sprinting.
my attempt
You
is to
could
try and
sprint round.
get hold of someone else who might have an idea of what has been going on.
Yeah.
So once I'm out the door, I'll carry on running around the house.
Give me a luck roll actually as you unlock that door.
It doesn't look very good. No, that's exceedingly bad. Sorry. Don't know why I'm apologising to you.
No, so you open the door.
Sorry.
And you do see a little trail of water, and that leads off round to the right. Yeah, that leads off round to the right. In the same direction that you would be heading. To
clockwise
chase.
around the house, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Heading back towards past the French windows. But of course, it quite quickly hits grass, so then it's all just sort of lost in the grass. Can you give me a spot hidden as well, since you're out there?
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much, he lied. There's a 93 on my 45 spot hidden.
Yeah.
I'm inclined to push it. I'm going to push it. I'm going to push it by breaking in to a proper run, like a proper sprint around, because I really want to see if I can catch a glimpse of that floaty cloth, which I think might have been maybe it was the dress that Emily was wearing. So I'd like to dangerously perhaps start sprinting on this dew-wet grass to try and catch a glimpse. And maybe I'm looking all around as I'm running.
You're running
see
backwards.
If there's anyone else.
Yeah.
Running backwards on my hands with a gun in my mouth.
Juggling flaming penguins.
Chainsaws.
Do what you will.
Yeah.
And chainsaws.
Yeah. With a chainsaw down my pants. Turned on.
Yeah. Big time.
Well, I mean, whether
it.
you're turned on or not, it doesn't bother me. I mean, whatever.
Hey. Come on.
It's the 70s.
It's the 70s, guys.
Everyone's turned on.
We're all down with that.
So, this is my pushed spot hidden roll. My spot hidden is 45.
Nice. Well, good odds.
Good odds.
It would be, wouldn't it? But no, that's the 70. It's the 70s.
It's the 70s.
So I failed that push roll.
So you do see a shell on the bit of the gravel that leads up to the little steps before the entranceway. By the way, the grounds sweep away, and beautifully husbanded grounds. It was redone after in the Regency period. The grounds were remade. This all floods back to you as you run out.
I'm picturing like on this level, there's like a gravel drive, a very flat lawn, and then a little parapet wall, and then it drops down and sweeps over the grounds.
Perfect, absolutely perfect.
Sort of,
and there's some really lovely old trees that have been, specifically planted. It's kind of very nicely balancing the landscape. I mean, it's not Capability Brown, but it's certainly with
That's
that
the
in
name I was
mind.
thinking of. Yeah.
But it's
like
got
a
that
smaller version of
Culpability Brown.
They might even have like a herd of deer in the estate, perhaps.
I mean, they do, don't they? They do, and that's always seemed a bit of an affectation. And what's that about? Why be so? When you think about stags, and in that moment, well, what happens?
I think I slip on the grass, probably twist my ankle and go flying and skid right along, get my grass stains right up my lovely linen suit.
Yes. Yeah.
And the chainsaw takes your dick off. Yeah.
Yeah. But one of the penguins just sticks it right back on again.
Yeah. But I'm flat on my face, and
I think that.
And then as you're sprawled on the floor, Kevin McLeod from Grand Designs walks out and says, "So of course this was culpability ground." It's very surreal, but I just want to introduce him to the scenario.
Yeah. He's there.
He's there now. Yeah.
Very good.
I think this has been a brave move by Tatler. Bold, audacious, visionary.
Yeah.
Has he had problems completing? Has he completed the project in budget? No. Is he over time? Yes. Has he learned from that? Possibly not.
No.
Has his marriage failed? Yes.
Yes.
And yet, he does have the solarium.
Also, I think it was...
Kevin MacLeod walks out and says, why did you stop using my music?
Yeah.
We've got too near the knuckle there.
I'll press on with you, though.
It's because
I saw a shell.
You saw a shell on the path.
In the gravel.
Yeah. Right, really close to where you left off.
Describe the size of it to me.
Oh, yes, I'd say it was sort of like a kind of broken...
10-foot.
An enormous mollusk shell. That's Dom's mind.
And was it tiny, like a tiny shell, like a piece of gravel, or was it significantly bigger than
No,
that?
it was kind of glistening. It was like half... It was the size of a mussel shell.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know whether I've suffered any damage.
Certainly, you've never noticed shells in the gravel here before.
Sure.
There's nothing to indicate there would be anything of the sea.
Do you want me to take any damage for my tumble?
You take 1 hit point for that, and I'm afraid to say that is a little bit. That's your old tennis injury, isn't it? That's the ankle that you rolled.
Oh.
And although it's only a twist, it's like you are going to be limping a bit. So I think can I knock your movement down by 1? 4.
Love how you framed that as a question.
Yep. Fine.
Yeah.
Are you planning some chases? Are you?
Well, I mean, you were trying to sprint round, and I'm just sort of conscious that your sprint will now, unless you want to push it. So, if you do want to push it, that's fine, but just give me a nod, and I'll tell you how many rounds you can push it for.
I see, yeah. I'm going to have to mark that somewhere else, because it won't let me change that box. Move -1, so my move is now 5. Great, thanks.
But you get yourself back up, and you're...
There will be old man.
There will be old man. And we shall be there.
Episode title right there.
There will be old man.
There will be old man.
So, Tatler's left the building.
Tatler has left the building. And I was midway through sort of asking these guys what the fuck was going on, and Redmark has shown me his watch, and I can't see anything he's talking about.
But you hear the door kind of open, and there's running, and there's...
I say, Tatler, he's cut outside. We need to get him back. I mean, whatever he's doing in the basement, like he's trying to call something to come up. He's trying to raise something. I don't know, man. I don't know if Dickie's all right in the head. We should get Tatler.
Yes, agreed.
I want to speak to Richard. I want to speak to Richard before he does whatever he does. I need to know. He told me he was going to help me with my book. He told me he was going to help me with my book, and he had details. He had this must be it. This must be it. This all of this that's happening. This must be what it is. This is he has knowledge. He has knowledge that I need.
You mustn't go down there alone. Look what he did to poor what's-her-face.
Well, you don't know that he did that. You don't know he did that to Ellen.
No, he's all right.
No, he's capable of it.
He's far too handsome.
He's all right for a Brit,
He is very handsome.
Well, listen to me. Have I told them about Julia before? I don't think I have I?
No.
I think in a moment of this intensity of do we go down and confront him or not, I say, listen to me. I'm not here for no reason, okay? An old friend of mine. You could say a bit more than a friend, but Julia, she came here and she disappeared. I'm pretty sure that this... I mean, I like Dickie, okay? For a limey, he's fine, but if he's not mixed up in all this occult crap, it looks like he is, and I'm starting to think that, this was just the last place I knew she was, but now I'm starting to think maybe this is the last place she was. Do you know what I mean?
You think Richard had something to do with your friend's disappearance? Well, why? What evidence do you have? On the basis of what information?
Listen, I know that she was here. She was at Alfoxton House. That was the last I heard from her. I've spent about 6 months here tracing her. I've come here. This is where the trail goes cold. Okay, I like Dickie. I didn't think he was culpable or responsible or anything, but he's now down there in the basement with a fucking whale, apparently, shouting about raising something up from the deeps, and there was a dead body here. We got fucking Ellen here. Put the pieces together. Why is he chanting down there? Why is there dead bodies here? Why can't we remember the evening? I'm just saying, I think he's kind of suspicious.
Well, the only way to...
Why are we alive?
Sorry?
Why are we alive?
A
better question.
Oh.
Are we alive?
Oh, no, don't do that one.
No, I have to know. I have to know, because I had a really fucked up dream, and it felt like I had lived a whole other life, and I had all these fucking memories of someone else. And then I met someone, I saw someone from the past. Fucking hell. What if... And then this shit happened with my watch, and I wasn't hallucinating, that was real, but it would feel real if this was a dream. What if this is the dream, and we're all trapped in a fucking fucked up fucking dream by some fucknut who's come up with the idea? That's a terrible idea.
Well, the only way we can find out the truth is by speaking to him. And I would say that...
What if it's his dream? What if it's his dream?
Jonathan, you're running around the side. You're nursing your ankle, but you are still going at some speed. You're not sprinting.
Oh, well, I was thinking as soon as I'd fallen flat on my face, I perhaps had maybe the wind had been taken out of my sails a little bit, and I think I'd lost whoever was running away from me, and I might, seeing as I saw that shell, pick up the shell.
You are not running around the side. You've given up on that for the moment. You cut back and you go and pick up the shell. Understood. It's wet. It's wet. Clearly, like it even has sort of drops in it.
Do I recognise it as any particular type of sea creature?
Type of wet.
It looks like a sort of mussel. It's got some barnacles on it. It's a slightly odd shape. It's more sort of circular.
I smell it.
Yeah, it smells briny. Like seawater.
Yeah.
I think I limp tenderly back up the steps. I'm deciding that I probably too much time has passed. I have slipped. I've got a sore ankle. I'm not going to catch this person running around the house. I'm better off going back to these guys. I've said we need to go down. We need to. That Rich is in the basement chanting some shit.
I mean, you can tell yourself that, but in a sort of perverse moment of temporal specificity, not wanting in any way to be triggering for any member of the Apocalypse players. But I think you might still be in with a chance round the front there if you really pelted round, but you could tell yourself, actually, it's just too late. I can't get around there. But I think for you, as in the truth of Jonathan Tatler's actual experience of what's going on, I wouldn't say many more than sort of 15 seconds have gone by since the time when you got out here. Like maybe 30 seconds since all of this has happened.
And they weren't running, you said.
But you didn't get the impression that this person was sprinting.
Right.
In fact, the more you think about it, they might even have just been skipping.
Oh, that's horrible.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess it was a fumble. It was a fumble on a spot hidden. It wasn't a fumble on catch the person who's running around the house.
No, exactly.
That's what I was trying to honour, I guess. But
well, I mean, you've lost a hit point.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
You've reduced your movement for a number of rounds that I haven't even declared to you.
Well, maybe what I do is rather than
let's play my X card for people skipping. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Brilliant X card.
Rather than sprinting around the house, I just think I'll just keep walking around the house and see if I can find them.
Yeah.
Pick up shells, skipping.
Yeah.
So you walk on round, and I think you make your way round to a view of the garden room. So you're turning right.
Could I have a little look in the library window as I pass?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's no fire in there. I think they do have shutters, but one of the shutters is partially opened. You can't see anyone in the library. There's no fire lit in the grate.
Okay. I keep going on running. Yeah.
There's the greenhouse, which is looks like it's quite. The condensation blocks the view into the greenhouse. You can see shapes of some quite. He's got some quite lovely tropical flowers and plants in there. Launceston does. And there's a path that leads into the garden that leads round to the pond. And beyond that lies a sort of much wilder part of the garden, which is deliberately left to be much more sort of, faux rustic, which leads down towards the river. Past the river, of course, you remember instantly, there is the tumulus.
I think I keep going round round the building to sort of into the garden, basically. It's a sort of courtyard.
You hear a laugh, followed by a sort of bassy, no.
Oh.
Do I recognise the voices?
It's coming from, the laugh sounds like Emily, and the no sounds like Henry. And there's a willow tree, which actually isn't on the map, but if you imagine it, sort of the point at which the C-shaped curve of the pond is at its ascending point in the bottom. If you see what I mean? That's where the willow would be, on the corner of the path and the pond. So sort of the other side of the pond, which you could wend your way round to. You don't have to cross the pond. There's a bit of, and it sounds like it's coming from there. Yeah, and I think you see just a glimpse of a sylvan glimpse of an entirely naked Emily, and the white smock that she was wearing earlier. She's flicking round her head, and then she sort of drapes it over her shoulders and does a sort of playful impression of almost like she's doing a soldier. She's like pretending to be a soldier, and this naked male arm reaches up and says, "No, stop."
Oh, this is rather embarrassing. No, it's the 70s. It's the 70s. And,
Stop! You're rubbish at impressions.
And there is a woman dead in the house. That's probably more important than my embarrassment. And yet,
everything takes on a slightly fuzzy, old film quality.
Yeah.
It's like you can't quite work out the details because of course everything is shot like that in the 1970s when we look at it now.
I'm just trying to work out what is going to make a worse headline on BBC Points West when this all comes to light during the election campaign. Probably not BBC Points West at this stage, is it?
This one doesn't look good for you.
No.
Quick meta question.
Yeah.
Can anyone remember what the name of the really posh couple were who we ended up in a fight with in the woods?
Jacinta.
Jacinta.
Oh,
Jacinta.
We did that,
Yeah.
And Swinging Cock.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, we got her name, not his, I think.
Just checking.
Yeah.
Jacinta. You did get Jacinta.
Yes, not Henry and Emily.
No.
I was more worried it was one of us.
Yeah. Good call.
Yeah. I mean, it still might be. Names get changed.
Yeah, I don't know who I'm married to.
Yeah, it doesn't look good for me, but
From an optics point of view. Yeah.
from an optics point of view,
Watching young lovers.
I feel like it would be worth. It would.
Well, he is in local government and he's hoping to make a change, isn't he? And Launceston was offering you that change. He was going to be your man into a new.
I think what I can't do is just like walk up to a naked young couple, but I know they're there, so maybe I will.
I tell you what, you do know that Henry's a good cricketer as well. Really good bowler.
That's great.
Are these euphemisms or?
No, like genuinely.
No, okay.
That's not going to help me in this instant. I would like to not walk directly for the tree, but I would like to walk sort of into the garden towards the fountain, like so that I'm sort of within sight of them, but not looking at them, like as if I haven't seen them, and call out,
whistling.
So you're coming onto that the house side of the pond, aren't you? So I'll give you a spot hidden there, and I will come back to you guys in 1 second.
But I would like to be yelling. I want them to know I'm here.
Just before you yell, give me your spot.
Yeah. Okay. Just before I yell.
And I've seen everything.
In the kindness of my keeper's heart.
Well, that's no good. Absolutely no good whatsoever.
So tense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like them to know I'm here and to have an opportunity to get dressed and come out and say hello, right?
So,
hello.
As you say hello, you miss what's in the pond, and you see two hands go up either side of the fountain, and then sweep back down again. There's also no
clothes,
no cloth on the wrists, so you get the sensation that the forearms at least are naked. A third figure on the other side of the fountain, and then they dip back down again. Actually, they're quite wide, not
the
tall.
wrists.
The hands are. I did a sort of straight up gesture.
Chunky wrists.
That's misleading. That would be blocked by the fountain itself, which is quite an ornate fountain with cupids and various forest animals running around the base. Slightly out of place, one might suggest. Almost as if someone of a very different taste put it in. And for some reason, Launceston's left it there. Possibly because it's quite well sculpted, but it's sort of very mid-19th century, rather grand. It's not a massive fountain, and it is just sort of pumping out a little bit of water. More of a water feature, but you can't see whoever's on the other side of it, which is wide-handed.
Hello! We need some help. Something's happened to Ellen.
The young woman turns and says, "Oh, it's a shining night." We'll cut back to Tam, Phillips, Felicity, Blake and Luther Redmark.
I don't like that.
Who, in their moment of...
Eyes wide shut.
That is a bit, isn't it?
I feel like that.
In their moment of inspiration, they have realised that they need to speak to Richard. What's their dynamic action?
I'm just headed for I'm wasting no more time. These two fellows who I might like perfectly well, and I do have this sort of connection with Redmark. But I still they are not down with the notion of waiting or of not going down there because there's a whale or something. Also because if Richard is in the middle of summoning something, I would say that the best solution to that is to stop him.
Yes.
And if we leave him be, he'll keep doing it.
Yeah, I agree.
But I have a deeper compulsion to connect with him, to speak with him, to something.
Yes. On that point, could you give me a psychology roll?
Yes?
Yeah.
I don't know how good my psychology is.
Which is as you walk. It's as you walk this is happening.
And I'm walking quite quickly, I think.
If she's going, I'm following. I think we have to, if we're confronting him, we have to be together.
Yeah.
And I said, come on, Tam. We can't let her do this alone.
Yeah, okay.
That is a pass. It is a regular pass on my psychology.
This is a question. How well does Blake know herself in relation to when someone likes her? Does she like them?
She likes it when someone likes her.
Who doesn't? I think in this moment you absolutely realise that Tam Phillips is deeply conflicted about how he feels about you. In this confession that he made about Julia, something was unleashed.
Yeah.
And you realised in that moment he was in love with this woman, Julia.
Yes.
At one point. He was in love with her.
And now?
And he's obviously risked. And now he is all at sea about how he feels about you.
Then I'm going to turn to him. If he's in any doubt about whether to come with me and Redmark.
I don't know if he is, because I sense there might have been the slightest of hesitation, but was there, Tam?
No, there was. Because, I've just opened up about this. I don't know what he means about the whale.
As Luther's said, come on, Tam.
I'm the one who heard the things. You're marching off. I'm just stuck here having confessed this thing, and I am in this moment of a hinterland. Like, do I go with them? Do I go and Tatler's left? I could hear him shouting outside.
Then I'm going to...
I said we should go and find him, and the others disagreed, so I am stuck in this.
I'm going to turn to him and say, if you fear that Richard did something terrible to your Julia, do you want to let him do the same to me? And then I just turn and go.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh my god, professional. Absolutely professional.
Wow. Yeah.
Could you also roll your appearance, Felicity Blake, and we'll have an appearance off. Tam Phillips, could you roll your appearance?
Yeah, I'll happily roll
mine. And Luther Redmark, as a supporting player of the scene, could you also roll your appearance?
Because we all know that my appearance is 69.
69.
Now, I get a bonus die because it's the 70s, right? And standards were different.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That's a 30 on my 69, so that's a hard success.
My character description is disgusting.
I wasn't kind.
I also got a hard success.
Hard success.
Oh, wow. Just like two models facing off.
Yeah, just...
It says your stomach sticks out in a muscular sphere above your wide flare slacks.
But we're both
Terrific.
Entranced by Luther. Because his is such a unique look. He's like
So
a
much
fleshy
Brill cream.
Zeppelin.
So much Brill cream in his thinning hair and curled moustache. Well, it is in the 70s. It's 76.
Good year.
My appearance is
Perfect.
55.
Very good.
I could spend 7 luck and get an extreme success on my appearance.
Oh, well, I could spend 9 and do the same. Oh, less actually.
I might spend all my luck just on this one.
The appearance off. I mean, if you want to try and get an
Spend 6.
extreme, that would change how the individual feels about you.
I'm not going to spend.
Not that
because
I'm suggesting this is in any way to do with the shallowness of things.
actively thinking about it. No.
I think it's about when a person of real presence sort of makes a demand / obvious emotional blackmail, and you go,
But I think like
God damn, that's sexy.
Tam's got a hard success, and he's got these like long golden curls, and he's a bit unkempt and crooked teeth, but he has that Kurt Cobain
part of the
face
charm, right?
and the football player's body, but he is in thrall looking at you when you say that.
There's also an implication in that emotional blackmail of,
Yeah,
you know, that there's a sort of promise in there too.
there is, and also an understanding, as in she's clearly understood without me saying it, because all I said was Julia was an old friend. I know she's understood on a deeper level and used that. But even in the using of that, there's a promise and a sort of connection. So it's a really morally complex moment.
Yeah.
But I think
She's
I-
just been a cunt. But
but
There's this kind of this judge in between the two of you, stood there looking at you both, thinking, like, "Come on, Tam, are you coming on?" Oh, this is going on, Dom. I think you realise, Dom, in that moment, as Luther Redmark is like, "Oh, the old drama is playing out." Is it worth risking all of this? And I think the danger heightens for you.
You both need to get a grip. This isn't about fucking. This is about something else. This is about something dark and strange.
hey, Redmark, everything's about fucking when it comes down to it.
it's the 70s.
And I turn back to the table and I grab a steak knife or whatever the closest thing is. And sort of swipe it from the table and I say, "No, I'm coming with you to Felicity."
And the three of you walk out into the entrance hall. And go where?
And are squashed by a giant foot.
Yes.
It is would it oh no, because
A trail of water leads left
I was going to say the trail of
into the hallway that leads to the snug, and a trail of water leads out into the door.
Yes.
the trail of water was not coming from Richard's chair, right?
It's coming from
A different chair.
Paul Wardlow's chair.
Paul Wardlow, good old
Paul Wardlow. Good old Paul.
And where is the water leading?
Snug, right?
The snug and also out.
So down.
I'll tell you what, actually, from the angle that you're at, because Dan didn't ever come this far back towards the dining, well, that is to say, Jonathan didn't come back to this room. You see a little shell on the floor, on the wood. Or actually, on one of those sort of red Persian-style carpets that's on the dark wood. You see a little shell there, glimmering, catching just a tiny little bit of the light from the fire in the snug.
Wait a minute. I've had a horrible thought.
And I bend down and I want to put my finger in the water and taste it.
Sea water.
This is seawater. This isn't fresh water. This isn't tap water. This is fucking seawater.
Well, how, maybe someone spilled some gherkins or something. I mean, it can't be actual sea brine, you know?
I'm telling you, it's fucking seawater.
You hear this?
There's a fucking whale down there.
You hear this?
What's that?
Paul?
Even on the 7th day, someone must take rest. For in the nature
Paul?
of Iban's acolytes. And that's coming from the snug.
I run into the snug. I run into the
I'm going to run into the snug too. I'm coming.
I'm following with my steak knife, if that's what you'll give me.
Three of you burst in on a man stood before a really well lit fire. The curtains are all drawn. He has a book, and he is wearing a mask.
Oh no!
What kind?
Flesh?
What kind of mask?
Yes.
And we'll cut back over. To our man in the field. You, by the way, I should say the figure is faced away, so the details of the mask are not 100% clear as to what they are at this time. You can now hear this soft whispering, a susurration from beyond the other side of the fountain, as Henry stands up, naked, but he puts a hat, like a straw hat, over his groin, and says, "Oh, it's Mr. Tatler! Mr. Tatler!"
Henry, my apologies for interrupting your observance of the dawn. It's not May, is it? What?
From which kingdom do you come?
I'm assuming the straw hat's staying there without his hands.
Yeah, maybe he does. He takes his hands away.
That's the image in my head. But
this is how Tatler was inspired to found his magazine.
God, it never even occurred to me that it was Tatler. Why did I not think of that?
Do you know where Richard is?
Mr. Launceston? I haven't. No, we haven't seen him.
Or Paul?
He gave us...
Mr. Wardlow.
He gave us the mead, and we've been out here ever since. Won't you dance with us? And she swirls around, and as she sort of reveals herself, because there was something about the angle, she was sort of being a bit... not... she was being natural. She wasn't sort of trying to hide herself. But now she does reveal her natural, youthful beauty, and you do really feel like there's a sort of weird Adam and Eve echo that you're seeing there underneath. Yeah. Except that it's a willow, that doesn't quite match up. But there's a sort of sense of a lost Eden flickers through your mind. I think
Zeffirelli directed this bit, didn't he?
Yeah. She laughs, and he finds this very funny and goes, "Stop it! I keep telling you to stop it."
Henry, this is not a laughing matter. There's a woman in trouble in there.
What? Oh no, she says, and stops, and her sort of shoulders go slack, and she looks at you in fear, but almost like a child. They both look something quite childish, and you can hear this susurration, and you see the hands go up again, and then they come back down again on the other side of the fountain.
Who's that behind the fountain there?
Don't like it,
Henry. Who's with you?
They turn and look as one, and then they turn back and look at you and go, "A night has come." And he goes, "Stop it."
Oh no. Looped. Fuck. God.
Look, you two need to pull yourselves together. This is not a laughing matter. Can you put some clothes on and come and help us inside?
"You need to pull yourself together, young lady," says Henry, and she laughs and giggles. "You'd have to pull me apart first." And he goes, "I could pull you to pieces, if you like." And he sort of grabs her and
how old are these two?
They're in their 20s, like 24.
What? So disrespectful.
And I hate this Mike Lee play.
He pulls her in and kisses her, and they sort of sink down into the willows.
Specify, surely, what you mean by that.
I'm really... Yeah, when you say sink down into the willow.
Yeah. That's a euphemism, is it?
More so that they're slightly out of sight.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You don't get the impression they have just been consumed by the willow's massy roots.
No, okay, good.
Thank God for that.
Not yet, anyway.
Fuck's sake.
You can still see limbs, slightly, and kind of...
I'll go round the fountain.
Her mousy golden hair loose.
I'm pissed off that they have been so disrespectful to someone who is clearly their elder and better.
Yeah, senior, definitely.
But they're going to be useless in any. They can't help. So I'm just pissed off.
I think it's clear to Jonathan Tatler that they are behaving quite strangely.
Well, clearly, but
possibly from drugs.
Yeah. But I'm going to go around the fountain to see who else is there. I mean, just on the off chance that
quite a lot of weed was available. That's for certain.
Yeah. Might as well watch now.
Which
side? I'm going to walk around the fountain. Hello.
Which side are you going? Left or right? All right. In which to say, you're going to house side or
house side.
Yeah. So, this is a man in a mask, naked to the waist. He has before him on the ground a sheet on which are items. A wand-like item, a bowl of powder, a bowl of a sort of black liquid which is sort of slightly glittering, and some mass of meat, like a offal, or maybe it could even be an organ, like a liver. His mask is of a crayfish.
Oh no!
Oh God!
They've been handed down and patched up. Oh!
It's a very beautiful mask.
Fuck! Yeah. I don't like this at all.
I march up to him. You there? What's all this? Is this drugs? I grab the bowl of powder and wave it in his face.
Could you, as you approach him and reach down, could you give me a power roll?
Yeah, that's fair enough. It's not very, very good, is it?
What if the masks have got broken over time and they've just patched them together using different ones?
Yes.
I know. It's horrible.
That's a hard success on my power.
Nice. You feel, as his hands come up, you feel like a wave of energy moving towards you. Could you give me a dodge roll? Or you could try and take it on and try and withstand it.
I would like to try and pull his mask off.
Yes, you're going to try and push through to go through through the punch of the force. Brilliant. Could you give me a strength roll?
Is this something I can push?
I really want you to succeed. I really want you to succeed.
You could.
What's your strength?
You could try pushing the roll. Yes, you could push the roll. How would you push the roll? I'll tell you what you feel. You feel that this push has more behind it than energy. You realise that there is a sort of
chi.
Well, it's like blades. It's like the blades of, you know, when you cut your finger on the shell, the edge of a shell, a mussel shell. It's like there's something distinctive about the nature of that. It's like a crude blade, isn't it?
Ragged, yeah.
Yeah. Even though the mussel shell itself is not sharp, like just running it, it's like a paper cut, but more so. It's like there's 1,000 of those heading towards you.
Oh God!
And it's
that's a horrible thing.
So what would you do to push through that?
Oh, I'm just thinking. I wish I'd picked my cricket bat up. Maybe I did. I don't think I did. I brought it into the house. Weirdly,
full Shaun of the Dead.
As a bit of a sort of ostentatiously, but I think when I dashed out of the room, I think it's still there in the dining room. I think
it's right by the guitar. It's right by Tam's.
It's also in the dining room.
It's right by Tam's. I think they were both in the entrance hall. Distressingly for you, you were that close.
Would you allow me that I had picked up this bowl of powder, or is that?
Oh no, absolutely not.
So when I said I grabbed the bowl of powder...
Yeah, no, that was you trying to GM yourself. No way, mate. As you approached him...
Absolutely not.
And my Bentley's in the living room, of course, as well.
Your Bentley is in the living room, that is true.
And my helicopter.
The guitar.
The Apache, yeah.
Which, by the way, I fully support. I fully support everyone trying to GM themselves.
Oh, yeah. We've all been there, right?
I'm not sure...
Well, people in glass houses.
Saying that you do something is GMing yourself.
Again, I'm OSR, particularly about this kind of stuff.
Role-playing, isn't it?
Discuss.
But it's still there.
I love this. They'll love this in the Discord.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
I attempt to pick up the bowl. May I pick up the bowl?
Salty. I'm getting a massive pile of salt out now, and I'm pouring it in the salty Joseph chamber of saltiness.
But what's the salt for?
Just thinking about some of the things that Dom's got away with. All I wanted to do was pick up a bowl.
Interrupting the important ritual matters.
Well, you've got no mythos points, mate. That's the problem.
Yeah, if you had some mythos points. If you'd worked harder at your mythos points.
I haven't picked it up. So what I would like to do now is kick it. I'd like to kick it and hope that distracts him. Kick it and grab the fucking mask off his stupid fucking face.
So you're going to do a sliding kick to do that. So it's,
apparently so.
I would say, because I'd say you're about 4 foot away from him.
Okay.
Like a massive spin attack.
How many points do you have in sliding kick?
Yeah.
Well, I would take this as a
3.
But you know what?
That's the base.
He does have a specific skill. Is it something that it's like something for him?
Yeah. Yes, it is. Well, I've got quite a lot of points in cricket.
And you were thinking about...
I've got even more points in Italian. What if I spoke to him in Italian?
You were thinking about...
The old cha-cha slide.
You were thinking about the bat, so I wonder if this is like one of those lunges for the wicket. I wonder if this is... instead of lunging... Because there's the different ways, aren't there, to go. It's like, you lunge with the bat normally, but this could be one of those... I'm just going to slide, almost like a kind of baseball moment of going... Slide in low as if you were going to pick... I know what it is. It's fielding. You're out fielding and you're going to pick the ball up. You're going to scoop the ball up away from the boundary. And to do that, you're going to throw yourself down. So I would take a cricket roll.
Yeah.
As you're sort of imagining this.
What I really want to do is get his mask.
Do you want to get the bowl or the mask more?
Your call.
The mask. The fucking mask. I'm further away than I thought I was.
What's your Krav Maga skill? Straight for the face, elbows.
This is all on a rug.
It's out on a piece of cloth.
Blanket.
Cloth. I'd say it's only about 2 foot by 3 foot, the cloth.
Just big enough for the items.
Is he stood on the cloth, or the stuff is on the cloth?
No, he's knelt in front of the cloth.
Yeah, in that case, I would like to dive for the corner of the cloth and try and whip it like that, like as you described, like trying to catch the ball on the boundary. But instead of trying to lift the bowl, I would grab the corner of the cloth.
Yeah. Okay.
Hoping that I can send everything flying and distract.
And so this is the pushing with cricket. I like it.
Yeah.
Pushing with cricket.
And as I do, I say, "Oh, scusi, prego."
Love it.
Mamma mia!
Give us your cricket roll.
If only the Italians had a decent cricket team, you'd stand a chance.
That's no good. It would have been. I passed my Italian, but failed my cricket.
Oh, fuck.
So you managed to say...
you get there. Yeah.
Excuse me. So
he's convinced you're Italian. You just can't.
Yeah. I think it does help because you slide under the force of the blow, and you feel yourself sliding in towards it, and then you are bodily thrust back. And instead of it sort of going all the way up your groin and chest and face, it just sort of skips up the top of your chest and your face, and you receive 4 points of damage.
And we know, we know what it's going to look like. All those tiny little muscle cuts.
And you have...
Great.
And it's like, you can feel the warmth in your face as all these cuts sting and sting and sting.
Oh, horrible.
What would you like to do in response to that?
Would you like to know more?
I think you deserve an action in response, because that was all technically responding to his attack.
I'd go to hospital, mate.
We could call the police.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like really much.
This is a small man, by the way. This is about 5'4".
I hate this guy. Is he about that? I mean, that's
5'4".
It's
Okay.
That's Paul.
It's Paul.
So that's Paul's sort of height, isn't it?
It must be Paul. Right?
Paul. It's got to be Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah. Paul, what the fuck are you doing, man?
This susurration continues. You can't quite hear the words. And his hands go up, but nothing happens to you. And then they come down again, and he puts them on this wand, which is a rather crude item. It looks like a sort of hazel stick, and at the end of it there's a sort of lump of stuff, which has a kind of few wound things around, one of which looks like a finger bone. And as he puts his hands on it, his hands sort of phase slightly and clench, and like suddenly the fingers multiply and then they come back again.
Oh, for
that's probably a sanity roll, right?
So that would be a sanity roll for you.
Yeah. That's right, them apples.
Well, I failed that. Obviously, I failed that because I'm failing everything.
So it's only one sound loss.
No, come on, you passed your Italian.
You get this distinct disquiet, and you hear a moan. You hear a moan from beyond the willow tree. Not of anything too inappropriate.
Right.
More
at least they're having fun.
The joy of kissing.
I'm going to start scampering back to the house, partly in fear and partly with the energy of someone who knows he's got a really big fucking stick in there and he wants to come out again and give this guy a battering.
Yeah. I think there might be some rage, right? Some rage involved.
Yes.
How could you tell?
I mean, he didn't even answer you, and you're sure it's Paul. It's got very dark hair.
I don't know what he did to me, but it really fucking hurt. I don't know. So I'm
possibly you even wiped blood off your face because you.
I think I've still got this bit of cloth in my hand, and maybe I used a bit of cloth to wipe my face as I sort of stagger back towards the house. Is there a way into the house?
Where was the cloth from?
That I pulled out from under the.
No, you didn't even get there.
Oh,
he just pushed you away.
Oh,
yeah. So you didn't interrupt the ritual items.
I'm misunderstanding everything tonight. Is there a way into the house from this direction, or do I have to go right?
You
back
could go back through these other doors that lead from the terrace into the living room. Shortest line.
That is what I would like to attempt to do.
Yeah. Give me a spot hidden roll.
Well, that's a 94 on my 45.
So close. So you get over to the doors.
Yeah.
They are locked too.
Yeah.
But they're French windows.
Yeah, so it's the sort of thing where I could break a panel and unlock from the inside.
Dead easy.
Well, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
To do.
Well, actually, I wouldn't say unlock from the inside. You wouldn't be able to break the mechanism, but you could probably force them open. Is what I'm saying. You wouldn't even need...
Okay.
Shoulder it.
Yeah. You could probably break them. Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Strength roll.
Strength roll if you want to do it right now for speed. Otherwise, it'll just take a couple of moments. Do it.
I love this image of Tatler marching inside to get his cricket gear on. Like in my head, he's going to put the full whites on, not just get the bat. He's going to dress in a full outfit and come out like a knight.
Pad up.
I mean, she did say, "Oh, a shining knight."
Yeah, shining knight.
He's going to come out like a
helmet.
Yeah.
That's a hard success on my strength.
Nice.
A 20.
Yes.
You break the lock. These ones were slightly older than the front ones, actually. A little bit more mildewed. So
I break the doors.
Yeah.
I look back over my shoulder and I yell, "Stay there, Paul, you little shit!" And then march into the house.
Oh, I love it.
There's a lovely ray of sun lands on him on this
crawdad faced
on this March the 21st morning.
March the 21st.
Wait, on Paul?
Yeah. It just lands. It lands on the mask and makes it sort of glow slightly. A little ray of sunlight is broken through, and it goes through the leaves of the willow, I think, or barely even the leaves. It's more than just the branches, isn't it?
Like a cooking lobster.
Meanwhile, back in the snug.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
You realise that the head is a boar. The mask is a boar's head.
What?
And you realise in that moment, as you're looking at the individual, you realise who it is. Oh, this was you met him this evening, and he was at dinner. But for some reason, there was no chair for him at the end. He wasn't present. But this is Colin. This is Colin Eskdale.
Colin Eskdale.
Yeah. He's in his 50s. He's a magistrate. He's got a lot of good stories about life abroad. He lived abroad for 20 years, worked in Hong Kong, worked in Singapore. He's come back and he's become a local magistrate. He's very highly thought of in the community. He's good friends, and he's been involved. He's been involved with these guys. He's been, you met him with Paul, with Richard,
right,
and the other chap. there's a couple of other chaps, aren't there? And it's so frustrating, but neither of you, well, all three of you can't. You know that there's two other people, but there's six of them.
And the two other people were there tonight as well, or just...
And they were there as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just can't.
Two other people in addition to Ellen, Colin, little
Richard,
guy, Richard, and
Paul,
and then two others.
There's two more.
So how can we tell it's him? Like in that moment, as we all burst in, he's got this boar's mask on, but is it just his sort of body shape?
It's his body shape. He's about 6 foot.
He's dressed
tall.
though. He's not like
he
naked.
He carries a bit of weight, but he's quite sort of muscular. He's embraces a white shirt and a bow tie.
Okay.
You can see his dinner jacket is cast on the...
distinguishable, yeah.
There's a trail of water which is glimmering all the way up to him. There's a few seashells before the fire, but that trail of water stops with him. You did see the trail of water also leading outdoors.
Yeah.
And he's muttering to himself, and he says, but in conversation with Ibon, a man must be pure and of great heart. For in conversations with Ibon, the colloquy must be met. All colloquies with one who is of the sorcerer's mind must be and he's sort of looking at this book, but the book is sort of drifting slightly away from him, and you can see drops, but because the light, you know how firelight sort of robs everything of colour and distinction, you just see these drops of water coming off him.
Yeah. I think
not onto the book,
Colin.
Not onto the book, but onto the floor.
I think if we're paused in that moment as we've burst in, especially with the interaction I've just had with Felicity.
Yes, I think.
I sort of see this guy. I realise it's Colin, even through the boar's mask and everything. And what she said, having just admitted this, and her saying, you know, you want to let the same thing happen to me, and I've got this steak knife in my hand. I think I just sort of take a deep breath and I say, Colin, where the fuck is Julie Marsden? What did you do with her? Where is she?
Interesting. So I like it.
I don't like that you like it, because that bodes badly.
His head comes up when you say Colin, and he sort of looks in front of him as if he's sort of looking to see who is speaking. But then when you say Julie, his head turns and you can see the boar. The boar is quite distressing.
How distressing.
Where the owl was beautifully made, the boar is rough. There are bones involved.
We're talking first year Lecoq.
Yes, but also dark clown.
Right, okay, yeah.
You know, we're talking
dark cock.
An ugly interpretation of a boar, but based around the broken eye pieces, perhaps of a human skull.
Oh.
And then
the sort of mask a serial killer would wear in a slasher horror film. That sort of thing.
Potentially, yes.
Wields a meat cleaver, wears an apron. I know, this sort of thing.
Potentially, yes.
The butcher, they call him.
The butcher. And he turns and looks at you, and he says, Julie?
Yeah.
Is that you? And seems to look at Felicity, and then looks at you, and then looks at Redmark, and then looks back at Felicity and says, Julie? You're not Julie.
No, Colin. Colin, it's me, Flick. We were worried. You just left the dinner table with no how do you do, with a great dollop of water in your wake. Colin, where's Richard?
Oh.
And I'm going to approach him.
Very good.
I'm going towards him, and I'm actually aiming to take the book from him.
Yes.
Just so you know, that is my intention as I'm approaching him.
If Felicity's doing that, I think I want to support her by kind of doing a pincer movement.
You could both go either side of the Chesterfield.
Edging round and sort of trying to angle myself so I'm coming from slightly behind it, like towards his shoulder.
Perfect. So if you went left round the Chesterfield, you go right round the Chesterfield, Felicity.
Great image.
I mean, obviously, it would still leave Tam Phillips with a direct line if he could just go straight over the Chesterfield and stab him if he needed to.
But I'm not moving as they do the pincer. I'm just there with the steak knife, just staring at the boar's face.
It would still be the shortest route, Tam.
Yeah.
So technically it all makes tactical sense.
Yeah.
And as we're moving around, I am making eye contact with both of you, just like...
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to glance back at Tam, kind of as a, like...
Yeah. You see my eyes very wide, lit by the flames, and just the knife slightly shaky in my hand.
And the flames flicker hideously over this strange, weird, transforming image, and the shadows are thrown long and high onto the ceiling, as if being thrown from another world.
Distant dream, clear horizon, open seas. Why can't we please? I know why this world's alone. Mistakes that we've made have burned this home. I pray for our redemption, to heal our troubled ways, blinded by perception. Is there no other?